Yo, what's going on, guys? You missed me? I know, I missed you too. I'm back and I feel like it's been a while since we did one of these types of videos, and I felt like it's only right to do a further breakdown of the official release of Black Clover Chapter 235 that dropped yesterday, since I already did my review of it last week. But that was from the fans' scanslations and translations. But now with the official release, it put a lot of things into perspective. A lot of things make more sense now. So today in this video, we're going to be talking about the foreshadowing power of the Dark Triad, but more in particular, Zeno's power. A full breakdown of this chapter, and also we will go into theory territory of why Zeno chose William and why William could be a arcane stage mage. Let's talk about it. Now in Black Clover Chapter 235, it was revealed to us that Zeno has bone magic, and instantly when I first seen this, I thought about Kimimaro in Naruto. It made me start thinking that it's possible that he will use his magic very similar to Kimimaro, where instead of just stretching his bones, he can take his bones apart and use them as weapons. That would be freaking awesome, but I think there is something more than meets the eye with Zeno's power. Now, when we first seen Zeno, the foreshadowing of his power was in chapter 227, which was implied that he defeated an army in the Diamond Kingdom by himself. It was also stated by Manga that the guys that he defeated were as tough as captains too. We even seen some familiar faces that were part of the 8 shiny generals. But the important part about this panel was that Luck was afraid to fight Zeno. This was the first time Luck was ever afraid to fight anyone. Mind you, this is the same guy who wasn't afraid to fight Vetto at the time, and this was a weaker version of Luck. During this moment, Vetto was leagues above Luck, but when Luck seen Zeno, he said he does not want to fight that guy. The reason why this is so impactful from the words that are coming out of Luck more than anyone else is because of his magic nature. Now, it was stated in the series that people with the nature of wind magic have a better understanding of mana and mana sensory. They can tell how strong a mage can be, and since Luck has lightning, lightning is a variation of wind magic, so his magic sensory and detection is at an all-time high. He can tell who is the strongest out of a group of mages. The way Luck's personality is set up in the story is very Goku-like. When he sees someone very strong, he wants to fight that person, but when it comes to Zeno, he sensed something in Zeno that he did not want to mess with. Now in Black Clover Chapter 235, it was revealed to us that Zeno had dark disciples. The Dark Triad has an army of dark disciples that have demon powers. They were appointed and compatible to share power with the Dark Triad. Even captains of the Spade Kingdom, like the guy that Asta fought, can release up to 5% of the demon's power. But that was no big deal to Asta because Asta completely one-shot the guy. But the Dark Disciple with the Mohawk, he said that he can release up to 40% of demon powers, and he was completely destroying the Golden Dawn members. Now, Mimosa, Klaus, and Langris weren't there, but I think the results would have been the same, even though it would have been much tougher because Langris is such a beast. But the guys even stated to say that they are all stage 0 mages. But then he goes on to say something that is very intriguing. He says that Lord Zeno, on the other hand, who is possessed by devil, can use 80%. Now 80% is very high, that's almost perfect, but I want to go back to the key word possessed. Now if you look up the word possessed, what does that mean? A person who is completely controlled by an evil spirit. And now you would think that, okay, that means that Megicula is controlling Zeno, which we already know that the Dark Triad is being controlled and they are working with Megicula. But I think something is more going on here. The guy said that he can use up to 40% of demon powers, but the Dark Disciples are not controlled and possessed by a devil. They just share the power. But he specifically said it that Zeno, who is possessed by devil. I think this also indicates that Zeno could be just like Asta in a way where he has his own demon in his grimoire. But that is just a safe theory. I actually believe that there is a demon inside of Zeno. Back in chapter 216, when Julius was explaining the nation of the Spade Kingdom, he said this is a country of demons. Not demon, demons. Demons with an S. This arc has definitely been trying to tell us that there was just one demon involved, and that is Megicula, but I think that is just Tabata's way of keeping us in the dark because he likes to throw in another twist. I think there is multiple demons. I said this in multiple reviews, that there is multiple demons in play here. I think the physical evidence that makes me think that there is multiple demons mixed in with the Dark Triad is the curse marks that are on their heads, or the one of Vanaka's case, her eye. I think this symbol represents the contracts they did with demons to gain power. I think they are all being controlled by Megicula, but all have their separate demons to use on the battlefield. But in Dante's case, the one in the middle who is the king, I believe he is the one that was chosen by Megicula to be a host for Megicula to be inside his body. So for Zeno, I think it's very possible for him to have a power quite like Asta. I also think with his magic, he can also regenerate his soul, just like how we seen the Dark Disciples did when the Golden Dawn attacked in one blast and the Dark Disciples didn't have any scars. I think in Zeno's case, you can attack him and I think he will just regenerate. We've seen that same black aura around Zeno, and I think since he has 80% of demons' powers, it's going to be on a greater scale. And I don't think that is too far-fetched to say because we've seen Vettel regenerate his entire arm during the Sea Temple arc, so why wouldn't Zeno? Now let's talk about the little theory that I have on why Zeno chose the Golden Dawn to attack and why William could be indeed that arcane stage mage they have been looking for. Now I know you're probably asking yourself, why would they be looking for William if he's not a demon user, he's not an arcane stage, he's a basic magic tree user, an earth type? Well, I think it relates to his curse. Since William could remember, he was always cursed growing up as a child, and now we know how curses work. In the story of Black Clover, you are either cursed by a cursed magic mage or you have been cursed by a devil. But we do know that curses are forbidden magic, and forbidden magic is from other world magic, that is from the demon world, which is implied in the story. And someone has to make a contract and a sacrifice to gain a devil inside the world and make a curse happen. So clearly William curse is linked to a devil. What devil could that be? It could be Megicula, because Megicula is known to be in the Clover Kingdom. He cursed Noel's mother, and he also used Gordon family to perform curses generations and generations. So he is linked to the Clover Kingdom as well. I think with this curse and the way William grew up with extraordinary power, I think it's possible that he could have hidden potential of demon powers from this curse. Zeno told the Dark Disciples that to kill everyone but keep the arcane stage alive. I think he wants the arcane stage mage just to have the power of this curse and absorb it, or to use him as a puppet for Megicula's power, because they want to use this demon powers to build Megicula up. There are no arcane stages in the Golden Dawn unless Patri joined, and he is the one they are looking for because he has demon light magic now. But it's possible that he did not join the Golden Dawn. I've seen some people suggest that it could be Yuno they are looking for, but Yuno doesn't have arcane stage powers. He has a basic element, wind element, and the wind spirit. Arcane stages of powers are people with incomprehensible power or forbidden magic, people like Asta, Nero, Vettel, Patri, etc. So if Patri did not join the Golden Dawn, then it has to be William. William and the Spade Kingdom soldiers know each other. They had multiple run-ins when we seen in the Star Wars Festival, when we seen his stat list. His squad defeated 3 Spade Kingdom invaders, 5 officers, and 3 spies. That is 11 times that the Spade Kingdom soldiers had to analyze the power of William or to find out that William had this curse. So I think Zeno target is William, and William, the way Tabata wrote this character, he's always been this mysterious character. We know that he was the closest person to become the Wizard King because of his squad and the accomplishments and merits that he have done. But I think this could be the biggest twist for William's character, and it could lead to a capture. But that is it. That is all. Comment below and tell me what you guys felt about this chapter. Did you like it? And also your thoughts about this video. What are your thoughts on Zeno's power? What could he possibly do? Do you believe that he has a demon form as well? Could William be linked to Megicula? And could he have hidden potential demon powers just like Zeno? Who knows? But if you guys like this video, be sure to like it. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this with notification bells on. You guys take care of yourself. I'm out.